On 2K Sports, we've got PGE, Turov, Skozelic, and the Chicago Bulls. Turov with the ball. Zigoranovic. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Nice make for him as they get the scoring started.
Yeah, he gets it going, and who knows now, you know, it might be a really big night in store for him.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the game. Free throw good, Jordan. Chicago on defense. It's a three-point game and stolen by Jordan. There's the triple, and that is good. Jordan's got 8 points.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Bulls moving the ball around. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Turov shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Chicago with the ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Jordan's got 12 points in the game. On defense, Chicago. Kielinski. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there. Another basket here, and they have really come out of the gates fast in the first quarter, Kevin.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Pippen. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Turov on offense. Trailing here by 8, and that one's good. Here's Jordan. 12 points for him. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Knocks down the 10-footer. Jordan's got 14.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Boy, giving him a huge lift offensively. He's poised for a big game here. Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that.
Pass to Collins. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
And Turov calls time here. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
Armstrong's checked in for John Paxson. Turov trails by 10. Yaramaz. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Here's Collins after the made shot from Scottie Pippen.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
The drive by Jordan, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? He's already up to 20 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Here's Taylor. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so here is Chicago, leading by 12. Cartwright, the pass to Jordan. Drops in the layup for 2. Jordan's got 24 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
And you can tell
Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
But the number of turnovers they've committed, it's no wonder they're in the position they're in right now.
Yeah, it's still early, but they just need to be a little bit more disciplined at that end of the floor.
Bulls making a switch here. Purdue's checked in. Here's Kulig. And he banks in the layup.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Outside Jordan. Collins against Purdue. The drive by Jordan. And yes, sir, that one drops. Jordan's got 26 points.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Scottie Pippen grabs the miss.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right.
Okay, fans, now coming onto the court are your...
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Turov trails by 14. Dialrix got a piece of it. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And here we go. Stolen away. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. So for the Bulls, Cartwright comes in for Purdue, and Livingston subbed in for Horace Grant. Turov making a switch here. Jordan, a beautiful reverse layup. Jordan's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Bulls.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Got that one up quick.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Here is Hodges. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. No good from Jordan.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot. You don't want your best shooter heaving up that shot.
Exactly. Even the top three-point specialists in the league would probably catch heat for taking that shot.
And he gets it to go.
And he has been the X factor. You know, he just like every other coach can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Pummeled in there, so you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to
spacing.
try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
The Bulls making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Zigoranovic. Again, the miss by Turov.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
To the left side wing. Wisniewski. The rebound by Pippen. The Bulls leading by 16, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Williams, he's checked in for Livingston.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Now the Bulls with it. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter, and it's Pippen with the jam.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
B.J. Armstrong's checked in for the Bulls. Turov making a switch here. Outside Pippen. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Collins, good.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Pass to Shiz. Zigoranovic. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And Pippen gets it to go.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Turov trails by 18. Stolen by Pippen. Turov with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Turov will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Horace Grant, he's checked in for Bill Cartwright. Kicks to Taylor. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
The Bulls leading by 16. Left side Pippen. Pippen is doubled. Oh, trying for it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago making some changes. Purdue, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Jordan in for Paxson. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. And he gets it to go. That's now 32 points for Jordan.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
It sure is, Greg. It might be the strongest aspect of their offense here.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Boy, I really like the way he came out in the first quarter. Very aggressive, really focused and intense, and generated some nice opportunities.
Good on both. Turov trails by 20. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Yaramaz, and Jordan sends it back. In transition, here come the Bulls.
Jeez, how did he do that? I mean, do you know how he did that? That was straight out of a circus act.
Yeah, well, he didn't seem to be walking the high wire. You're right, Greg. You are right.
I tell you what, guys, that dunk alone worth the price of admission.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
It could go. No good on that last second attempt there. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Bulls out front, opening up a huge gap. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
For Turoff, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Chicago leading by 21. Pippen dishes to Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. Stolen by Pippen. The drive by Jordan.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Picked away. Pass break, here we go.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
That one off the back iron and out.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, it really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
And again, no good by Chicago.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's grill didn't give him.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Chicago making a switch here. Hodges checked in. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. To the paint, stolen by Pippen. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Turoff making a switch here. Collins is checked in. And the rejection by Pippen. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slowly. Game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And that's collected by Grant.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The point. points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Will Purdue's checked in for Chicago. Armstrong comes in for Paxson. Here's Hodges. Can't get it to go. And Turoff going the other way. Out left to the wing. Yaramaz. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Livingston's checked in for Chicago. And a switch here also for Turoff. Taylor's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. The Bulls leading by 23. Livingston, and the layup's good off the glass.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Armstrong. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bulls?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Chicago. Here's Taylor. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Taylor's got his second basket.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Jordan, Turoff with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Yaramaz, guarded by Pippen, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Chicago leading by 22. Here's Jordan. Taylor with the rebound. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Good.
Hey, kid,
he's got 10.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Good. 44 points for Michael Jordan.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
With 4 seconds on the clock, count the buckets.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
He got it up and released it in time, but it's off.
Okay, fans, now coming onto the court are your Level Bulls. Make some noise.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Turoff with the ball. To the inside, Moldovino. Kielinski, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. You know, it's apparent there what a leader he is, always communicating it and keeping everyone on the floor in sync.
And, Kevin, that's such a good point. You know, it doesn't always show up in the box score, but those leadership qualities of his are just as valuable to this team as anything else that he does.
Lets it go with a 3, and the shot is good. Jordan's got 47 points.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Moldovino trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession.
Bulls ball.
It's picked off. And here's the fast break. Finished off the break.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there. because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
No good from Jordan.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Zigaranovic. And it's off from three-point range. The Bulls leading by 19 points. Outside Jordan. Offensive rebound. Grant kicks to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Pass to Paxson. Another shot. And another shot. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And there's the call. Two off the foul. That free throw, no good. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Armstrong. Turoff making a switch here. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Turoff trails by 19. Takes a three, and the shot is good.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Jordan, the pass to Grant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He just continues to light him up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
And Turoff calls time here. Purdue's checked in for the Bulls. Hodges comes in for Paxson. Turoff trails by 18. Karlock guarded by Jordan. Diarix, and it falls.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Purdue with the rebound.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Here's Jordan. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And here they come. Diarix. Kielinski. No good. Some solid defense from Grant. The Bulls leading by 16. Hallman here now for an injury report.
He relayed to me that it seems like he bruised his tailbone on that play.
Well, thank you, Doris. Hopefully we'll see him very soon.
Well, they like him back as quick as possible, but they also want him healthy.
Goes Spodaric. He's guarded by Hodges. Zigaranovic. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Substitution for Turoff. Cooley.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
Turoff trails by 16. They set the screen. Goes Spodaric. An easy 2 points on the layup. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough. And sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him. Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there to put that one-hand tomahawk slam? And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Chicago.
Clark, they simply ran him off the court.
It was all about the transition game. Fast break points, the difference.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Jordan. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Here's Kulig. He's guarded by 40% now, 4 of 10. Outside Pippen. From deep. 5 on the clock. They swipe it. And they're running. Here's Kulig. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it out tonight, Clark.